So today I'll show you how to beat the Antonio bot or cook it. I will be playing with the black pieces. So let's go ahead, rematch here. And my opponent goes for e4. Now, I go e6 usually, but instead I'll go for the Sicilian defense with c5. And we'll see what our opponent does. So he plays the open Sicilian with knight to 3. So I'll just play knight to c6 here. d4 is the main line, and we get the Rossolino attack according to this thing over here. So I'll just Fian Keto the bishop, and so far we just have a normal game here. Takes with the pawn, and we'll plant our bishop here. So far they are up in development. So I will play knight f6. They can take this pawn anytime they want. I don't want to defend it. I guess I'll put my knight here because they attacked it. So I will castle now. And I'm not actually a pawn because they can take this anytime they want. Since they put their queen here on this square over here, now I'm thinking of tactics like a5, not only to challenge this, but I think this just wins a pawn actually. a5. The idea is that if you take, I will play bishop to a6, held by the rook here. And the idea is to just win the exchange immediately. And also with a5, if you take the pawn here, I will take here. I will take that b pawn. And because my rook is open, you can't take with this pawn. So I think that just wins a pawn. So I will play that. You can't play this. So let's go here now. They take. We go here. And we are up a pawn. Oh wait. I forgot about that. Oh good. We're still up a pawn after takes in this. Okay, never mind. We're still up a pawn. And here, I'll put my knight here. They can get some tempo, so it's probably not good for me. So they go for h4. The idea of h4 is very simple. The idea is to just break everything here, but I will take with the f pawn if ever it gets challenged. So I'm just gonna play this move, queen to c7 with an idea of taking the pawn here. So they play c4. Now after c4, I'm gonna put my knight here. There's no pins, right? No, wait, there is this. It's getting a little tricky here. Guess I have to go here. Okay, what is that garbage? Literally, this guy's 1500 and is attacking my knight a second time. But you're just giving me the square over here. And the pawn apparently. Can I take? No, I can't. So, okay. So now they're offering an exchange here. Not only that, let me just explain. C5 is bad. Not only that, but it also fixes this pawn for me. So this is a permanent weakness in their position, meaning that I will have an advantage. I think taking here is good because I don't want to damage my pawn structure. And also after takes the queen is off this nice open file here, and I can plant my bishop here and take over that diagonal. So I will do that and have a nice place for my bishops here. So as you can see, I have a nice position here with my bishop here. I will put my rook. I think I should actually fix this pawn too, but the only downside is that there are some tactics here with f pawn pushes. I will still do it. Fix that pawn. And here they play this move queen to a3. So after queen to a3, what I'm just gonna do is, I think I should just defend here. I think defending is good here. Although those put my, oh wait, I control this file too. So they go for queen to e3. Now the idea of queen to e3, I think, is to attack with knight to g5 and pushing the f pawn, and also defending their weaknesses. So I think what I should do here, because I have a nice positional advantage and I'm just up a pawn, is to trade pieces, simplify. So I also put my rook on the a file. I think what I should do here is to try and trade off queens, but I don't see a good way right now. Ooh, what if I put my rook on the b file and then play queen to b3 here? But after queen to b3 and then they just move, I don't think I'm really achieving anything there. I guess I control that. So, what are some other plans here? Maybe exchanging that pawn. But then they have h5 and now I have to take with the h pawn. So, it's not good either. And if I go for this, it's the weakening of this square over here, where the queen, bishop, and knight can use. So, those options aren't really too good. Well, maybe I can exchange a bishop or bishop to c4, bishop to d5 here. And if they decline, then my bishop stays on that, pressuring the pawn permanently. The g2 pawn. That's a nice idea. I think I'll... You know what, I'll play it. Try and put my bishop here. Okay, so they just give me the trade. Thank you very much. That I don't like that. Because I just take... Not only that, you get double isolated pawns here. But there might be some attack over here. So, they're gonna pressure this pawn here because it's a backwards pawn. That is one of their ideas. I think just playing h5 now is good here. Although it does weaken this pawn here. My e pawn has a nice control. Alright, I'll play that. So, yeah, that is expected. So now I do have to be passive, which I do not like. And they win the pawn. Okay, what should I do here? Put my rook on the a file. So now we're after takes. I'm still up a pawn, but they do get some nice piece activity here. So I think this is equal now. So we have to determine what to do. Just go and check this back here because what I need to keep my bishop on that there. No, let's just put a bishop here and play this move. So we are up a pawn, but we do have to be passive. So I don't really like it. Oh, we can trade off the bishops. So they go here. Their idea is to block off, which is annoying. So need to act fast here. A check here does not work because they can just take it first. So they can go here. Although I can go here, check, and then here. I'm still never mind. So far, they're gonna get this pass pawn. Need to stop that from happening. It's an annoying move. So if I go here, they just take, and they have a pass pawn. I don't really know what to do here. I'm gonna take the risk here and attack that pawn. Okay, so they don't defend it. Okay, obviously I don't want to go back here because then we're just gonna complete moves. So, no way I'm doing that. What? This is so tricky now. Wait. The bishop's just trapped after f6. f6 there. Just winning the bishop. Yeah, after takes, I will win this pawn here. I don't care if you win that pawn. So, okay. Can you let me push? I will push. So now we are just a piece here. We can take. That is, I have just eliminated the threat here. I will explain more things at the analysis. So, now we are just up a pawn. And we can also win this pawn because it's a weakness in their position. And win 2 pawns apparently. Yeah, so Antonio is just getting cooked here. And to provide maximum disrespect, I will checkmate with a king move. But first I have to take this rook before I can do any checkmates with a king move. So, we're now going to start the long process of winning because bots never resign because they're bots. They don't know how to do that. Okay, this is a straight off rooks making it way easier for me. Thank you very much. So we just go here, play this move. We're completely winning. And we are just winning now. We're just gonna push. But the checkmate with a king move, it's gonna be very simple here. We're gonna promote both pawns here to rooks. And then I'm gonna give up these two pieces. I will find a way to do that. But we're just winning here. Okay, now they can win our two pawns. Okay, bro, just take this, please. Yes. And now we have two rooks to execute the checkmate with rook with a king move technique. So please just take the pawn, bro. Oh my god, bro. This guy's annoying. Anyway, we'll go here. And then we'll give this check. To start this long process of checkmating with a king move, we have to get the king to the back rank here. So, and we achieve our first step. King to F8 is the only move to stop checkmate, but now we go here. And you might say, King. Yeah. You might say, don't we just have Rook G8 checkmate? Yes, we do. But I need to checkmate with a king move against this guy. So I will play another waiting move here. We need to send the king here. How do we do that? Let's play a waiting move again. Force this. Play this. And there we go. We're going to execute our checkmate with a king move soon. Play another waiting move. From having a pawn there. Should have taken it. So we're going to get our rook here to G8. And finally, on the 76th move, we checkmate with a king move. Good game. So, now it's time to analyze our game. Just gonna have to wait for this analysis. So, e4, c5. Now, I don't know much theory in the Sicilian because I'm still learning it. Knight to f3, knight to c6 is the main line. And the Rossolimo attack after bishop to b5. I played g6, the dragon variation. And here we had d4, so I take, and they take, I take. And for some reason, they just never took this pawn. So I go bishop to g7, a3 here. And I just had an opportunity to go e5 here, but I don't really like it because it closes off his bishop here. That's my reasoning. So I give the pawn back simply. With a queen move here, you can take a queen if you want. So they go for e5, and I centralize my knight. Now, you cannot attack it because of passant, so you have to take pawn first, but here plays with move b4. b4 is the weirdest move I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what that move does. It opens up this diagonal for me completely. Just does. Once these two pawns are gone. So I castle. My opponent goes for queen to d3, and here I find the winning tactic of a5. And the idea of a5 is simple. Because the queen is on the same diagonal as a rook, now this is a threat, bishop to a6. And so if takes, I win the exchange. And if you take here, now I can just take a takes b4. And after takes here, I will take, and count the material I'm up pawn. So anyway, so c3 here, closing off this diagonal, and h4 with an idea to attack. I go for queen to c7. This move was nice, but this move isn't, in my opinion, because it fixes one of their weaknesses. So knight to c3 here by my opponent exchanges, so I exchange and get this nice diagonal for my bishop here. But slowly it's becoming equal, so there's my opponent play here. Right. So up there. Rook to e1. I go for e6, fixing both of their weaknesses. Well, now it's a draw. According to the engine, after bishop to g5, plays queen to a3 to try and control the open file. I go for queen to b7, queen to e3, bishop here. For queen to e4, this is one of their big mistakes in my opinion, because the whole idea of me putting my bishop here was put it on this diagonal and threatening to trade. But now I can just exchange. And even worse is he puts a queen on d4, allowing me to take and isolate then their pawn structure. All pawns are isolated here. I mean, no, not all pawns. Two pawns here are isolated. You got double pawns. You got an open g file. It's not really so good here. So I go for h5. H5 is not good here. What just happened? H5 is just not good here because it gives this square here. My opponent goes for rook to d1, displaying that weakness. I go here. Now, bishop g5, and here I just go for rook to a8. Bishop g5 wins the pawn back. After takes, I win that pawn back under weaknesses. But now they go for f4. Now, bishop to c3 would have been better, so that this diagonal is held at, because they did have an idea to go here. But I played bishop to g7 because I didn't see this earlier. So, and now it's just a draw. And here, it's a draw after rook to c7. Yeah, and you're winning. Yeah, this is a draw. But because Antonio's 1500 misses that, and here is the idea of going to b6. I go for rook to a4. Bishop to g5 is played, which traps their bishop. Like, Rose is getting cooked here. No moves at all. Take. And here, I target their only weaknesses. And I take all their pawns. And here, because Antonio is a robot, he only plays the like, I don't know, the fifth line of the engine or something. Because this is just not good. You don't want to trade. You want to have drawing chances, but now you don't. I mean, you still do by stalemate, but I promote the rook, so it's very unlikely. And here the process for checkmating with a king move. First step to get the king into the back rank here, the 8th rank. Even this file over here, this file, basically decides the edge of the board. King to e8. And your next step is to bring your king to the back rank. So, I play waiting moves, and I play this move. And now, bring my rook to g8, and after king to c8, you have checkmate with king to g7 here. And I win the game. Definitely some mistakes by the difference, but the reason why this guy's 1500 is because he's I don't think he should even be 1500 in my opinion. So, is the end of the video. Bye.